The last and final move is starting right now, and on today's update video, I will talk exactly about the levels where I will be longing Bitcoin, the forecast, what I currently have on that imminent short term, what is going to be happening next with Bitcoin, the biggest support targets, the most important news in terms to the Bitcoin spot ETF. I will talk about the Bitcoin liquidity heat map and many more important charts. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap on that like button back above 800 likes on today's update video. That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. And once again, guys, I have been stating this yesterday, I've been stating this in the last 2 weeks, but basically Bitcoin is once again coming down, and it's coming ever so closer towards my target where I think Bitcoin is going to be bottoming out. So currently we're sitting around 41.1k. We saw another rejection from of this very important critical level of resistance, and currently if we're just approaching Bitcoin on that 4-hourly time frame, we are still sitting on very important support. But I think that you could be approaching the support as a bigger support box all the way down towards approximately 40.2k. So basically Bitcoin can still go a little bit lower and still be trading in the support. But yes, like you can see, we once again retest this level, and potentially Bitcoin is even going to create a double bottom from off this point. But like I said earlier in the video, due to the fact that there is so much untapped liquidity below us, I think that we're going to be grabbing all the liquidity out of the market. Looking then at the same time as well at the Bitcoin liquidation heat map, we can just start to see that yesterday we created some liquidity below us again, and we straight away grabbed it out of the market. And right now there is some liquidity on the top side, so maybe we're going to grab that first before going lower or before creating a next move in general. But we just maybe have to wait to see if there's a clear amount of liquidity building up below or above us again. Then at that point, we will most likely grab out all that liquidity that is sitting over there in the market. So also here on my chart, I have been saying this for quite a while. I think that Bitcoin is going to come down to 39.7k before potentially going higher again. And 39.7k is the most important level of support I've been looking at. And currently I have set an approximately 6 to 7 Bitcoin around this level to be longing Bitcoin. So this is of course quite an important level for me. I'm also going to be opening up a big trade on Ethereum. At the same time, while this is all happening, I told this as well yesterday, we are potentially going to be creating a Bitcoin bullish divergence. I think that if we right now do see that last move towards the downside, we could be creating a very nice high low on that RSI, and then that bullish divergence could be playing out. But so far, I don't really approach this bullish divergence as a thing I want to be playing. I just want to be seeing Bitcoin come down towards my region, 39.7k. That is the level where I will be interested. And what would be the best scenario, to be very clear? Some people may want to be seeing, okay, we touch that level and we straight away pump towards the upside. No, that is not the thing I would love to see. I would like to see Bitcoin come down, consolidate a little bit in this region, and then take off back towards the upside and break this very important resistance. And if we break once again back above this resistance right here, that would be for me the confirmation that Bitcoin is going to go higher again. And so far, in terms of my drawing, what I've been expecting, it has been going as planned. And potentially even today or tomorrow, we could already see this final move getting initiated. So it's not going to take long anymore from off this point. So we have to be very patient. And honestly, I am a patient trader. I am a lion. I let the trade come to me. And like you know, if you've been following the channel, I've been waiting for this trade for quite a while right now here. I set it on 48,000 US dollars. So for me to be entering this trade is of course a big thing here. Looking quickly at the ETF flows here, we do know that approximately 95,000 Bitcoins are currently held in Bitcoin spot ETFs, excluding Grayscale, and including Grayscale, we're having an approximately 650,000 Bitcoin. So there's more and more Bitcoin getting eaten up by these Bitcoin funds or Bitcoin ETFs. And this is just a massive thing here. Currently, BlackRock is holding more than 33,000 Bitcoins. And honestly, at this rate of pace, BlackRock will be owning more than 100,000 Bitcoins in 3 weeks from now on. So things are moving very quickly. And you have to understand that a lot of these Bitcoins are literally getting eaten up by Fidelity and BlackRock. They are literally buying your Bitcoin while you are potentially panic selling. And honestly, I think that this main dump towards the downside is getting started and getting initiated by Grayscale. But still, at some point, they're going to be stopped to doing this. But currently, they still have more than 550,000 Bitcoins in their fund. And due to that, the sell pressure could still be quite immense, since yes, they've got a management fee of 1.5%, and since they do not want to be lowering it, there are going to be lots of people that just want to be exiting that Grayscale fund here because it makes no sense to hold their Bitcoin in that fund, well, at BlackRock, they could only pay like a 0.2% management fee, and approximately 80% lower compared to Grayscale. So this is a very important thing that's currently going on here, and this could definitely generate some more sell pressure, and that is also mainly why my targets are a little bit lower. And if I get entered on this trade and I see a weak bounce for Bitcoin towards the upside, towards this level, or potentially even not break above it, I'm potentially going to even set my stop loss here at entry, and then I want to be exiting the trades because Bitcoin could go a little bit lower. And what is my next target if I'm not going to be seeing my buy zone provide enough support here? It is going to be 37.6k. It's going to be this level right here. I will be explaining that level in my next video, or if we're going to be closely approaching that level. But this is also a very important level on the daily and weekly time frame, and I do expect that that will be then the level where Bitcoin is going to be finding massive amounts of support. So I will be doing that. That is my strategy currently. So if you want to be trading Bitcoin yourself, you could currently do so here on BYBIT. If you're writing a sign-up account using the link below, you could claim a $40,000 deposit bonus on Bitcoin. And on top of that, guys, you could currently claim a free $1,000 for only depositing $100 in your first 7 days after you signed up an account using that link below. So if you want to be claiming a free $1,000 trade, all you need to do is literally sign up an account using the link below, deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and you could be claiming this free $1,000. And yeah, if you can't trade on BYBIT, make sure to check out bitfinex, where you can trade without KYC, without VPN. And also, if you sign up an account using the link below, you could get a 10% cashback on everything you are depositing on this exchange, up to $1 million US, what is of course absolutely insane. So before going in towards the content, I quickly want to be pointing out that Bitcoin currently is re-entering the euphoria stage in the market. And euphoria basically means that people are getting too overexcited potentially, and that is a fear and greed index signal. So this signal is right now flashing for the first time since 2021. And I mean, the last few times this signal has flashed, it usually has indicated a top in the market. Could we once again say, is this a top? Is this a mid-cycle top, just like Bitcoin had in 2019? I mean, potentially it could be the same, but right now the big difference is that the actual Bitcoin spot ETF issuers are actually buying up Bitcoin. So I don't think that we're going to get such a big crash here all the way down to 3k, just like we had from 12k for Bitcoin in that mid-cycle top before. But what I will be expecting is potentially we could see a 20 to 30% correction. Currently, we're already 20% in, and that could be it for Bitcoin and this move towards the downside or some more sideways consolidation. So currently here on the daily time frame, we are actually seeing that the Bitcoin price action is trading below the daily EMA ribbon, and basically potentially we're going to be seeing a bearish crossover here on the daily EMA. And if that were to be happening, it will be the first one in approximately 120 days. And yeah, usually once the daily EMA does cross bearish, it means some very bad things for Bitcoin, because the day after it crossed bearish over here, August 2023, we had this massive rush towards the downside. So that is actually a very important thing to know. So let's see how it's going to be playing out, but I will keep my eyes wide open on it. On the daily time frame, we actually broke this daily support, what is also quite a bearish thing here. And here on the weekly chart, we can see that Bitcoin is currently still getting rejected by this most important weekly level resistance. So once Bitcoin is going to be breaking above this level, I stated this many times before, that is the point the bull run will be starting for Bitcoin. But as long as we're not breaking above this level right here, I would remain to be expecting we're in this reaccumulation phase. And once we break above it, that is the point where I think Bitcoin is going to go absolutely exponential. So this was it for me in today's update video again. And this is my strategy for the imminent short term. Bitcoin is already coming down a little bit more here, guys. But yeah, I will be only buying around that 39.7 to 39.5k level. So this was it for me in today's update video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.